Hello, hello. Good morning, YouTube. Hola, hola. Buenos dias, segundo. That means hi, hi, good morning. Oh, YouTube. Segundo. So, segundo can mean two words. That means second and world. So, segundo is number two, like second, 2 and D, not two. Two is dos. Segundo is second. And then segundo could also mean world. So yes. Y'all see a few paper checks over here. One right here. Okay, this is the bottom. And another one right here is the bottom of the paycheck statement. Okay, it's a full page, but yes. It's the ones that you have to sign. This is the ones that you have to sign. Oh, this one already has a signature. So basically, this was since March 30th. Beginning March 30th. Period ending April 12th. So I kept this to the side. This was during my COVID days when I was sick 5 days. So this is a half paycheck, but it's still a goddamn paycheck. You understand me? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? Shit, I'll hide some numbers, but that is a paycheck. I think I'm hiding another one from my other job. Hold on. And this is the thing about it too. Like for some reason I'll do that and then I'll be like, because I have no time to cash it. So I'll put it to the side, right? And then for some reason I forget about it. I'm like, why am I forgetting these shits? Why am I forgetting some of the stuff that I'm putting away? This is gonna be a quick live, so I'm just kind of, let me retouch this a little bit. You understand me? Yeah, so I'm getting ready to go to my server job. The server job, I wear long sleeves because I can do that, and it gets a little bit cold sometimes because the AC is on over here. My other job, dietary aid, it's hot as hell in there. That's why you guys see me in t-shirts. But I'm ready to go to work at around 10:30, so I still have an hour. I'm doing just a quick live. I just kind of just turned it on. I just literally found it like 10 minutes ago. I think I have another check over here from a part-time. I probably already cashed it, but that was because I hold on. Yes, so these are all of my checks. Let me take this envelope out. And do you see, these are all from let's see here. This is all from 4 months, okay? 4 months. Uh-oh, these are hiding in here. Hiding in the envelope. Okay. Well, from these black and white ones are from my part-time. These are from my part-time since December 4. These envelope ones are from my job and my full-time. It's I mean, I don't do this, but I need to check all of my paychecks because I could be leaving. And it's one after another. Like I'll put this one and then I'll put the full-time. This is the part-time, this is the full-time. So I'll put it right behind each other because it's just coming from underneath. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that ain't shit. Envelope. So yeah, so I did cash all my part-time ones. I thought there was something where I did leave. Uh oh, thank you, Sanal. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. Buenos dias. So these ones are the ones that are not these are the ones that look like this. That say this one right here. It'll say non-negotiable. It'll say continued from a prior page. So it looks like a paycheck. Okay, it looks like a paycheck, but it's not. So just, it's the same statement, but they give you a second one. It's it'll just show you it's a, I don't know why they do that, but yeah. So that's just what that is. These are from my part-time and my full-time. I mean, I don't, you know, it's just, it's like a card game. Card game, card game, card game, card game. Cards. It's like cards. Let's play cards. Let's play Uno. Uno. You understand me? And I don't normally do something like that when I have to show paycheck stuff. That ain't shit. Because then there's two more right here that I need to cash. One I got from yesterday, and one I just left over there like I was supposed to cash it, and I don't know why I didn't. I think I was more in a hurry to do it another day. But I am going to just do this quick live just for another 30 minutes or an hour. And then I'm going to come back on after work. So that's one right here. And then there's another one right here that was already signed, the one that I put away, which is, yes, I needed that. You understand me? Because rent is due, but it's not even just like I need to think about like how I need to spend my money. It's like this right here is both that I can already put away. So 2 checks I could put away, and one I already have my rent put to the side, so I need to Zelle that to her. And put this paycheck stuff away. Yes. So like I said on my last live, from both jobs, I'm going to be losing $200 and $200. So that is $400 each month I'm going to be losing, but I'm going to try and gain it back by doing nails. So that's just how these things are going to go. I got the heater in the background. Got to keep those. My nose was bleeding last night, you guys. I got you guys on a charge, so you guys are like back there a little bit. But I do wear a long sleeve, and I do wear my tight pants to this job because I feel like it's like comfortable. I wear something that's hugging my legs, hugging, you know, my upper stomach and my thigh, you know, my upper hips and stuff, because sometimes you just want to feel comfortable, like feminine, you know what I mean? Not like how I work at my full-time job. I wear baggy scrubs, and I'm just like working like a dude, you know, working my muscles and shit like that. And this over here, I can just act like myself, you know what I mean? And and be, you know, like close to the senior people and having a little bond with them and just seeing them all the time. But it's not even seeing them all the time, because the only bad part about it is that it's a part-time, so it's only 2 days. So yeah, I know. And I look at it when I leave, I'm like, I'm not going to see them for the whole week. So it's kind of bad. But what can you do, you know, when the other job pays more? So that's why I told the chef over here where I'm going to right now, I told him to refer me to his other job, is another server job at another it's another assisted living with the seniors. It's a server job, and but it's gated. It's a gated kind of like retired assisted living place. So you have to go through a security guard. Like it's big time. It's like you're going to a White House. um there's you know, gates, and you know, they push the button in order for you to get in. You have to talk to them and show a badge and all that shit. So hopefully he refers me and he remembered. But I'm gonna come to him today and ask him, hey, have you done that? Because you know, the wear and tear on the Mercedes that I have is that, you know, it's a 2005 SL 550, but the wear and tear for driving 30 minutes out there is going to take some toll on the car. It looks like a very decent car, but you have to keep up with it. You can't just keep driving and driving. Even though it's running good, something will happen in a matter of time. And if I can drive just 5 or 10 minutes down the street, then it gives me, you know, a little toll off my shoulder, you know, off my shoulders and shit like that. You understand? And less gas to put. So no, you know, I'm still sub to you. I see you when I scroll up and stuff like that. So your videos do come up. If I don't comment, it's a, you know, I'll view it. I'll stay. You know, if it's already recorded, um, I'll be there for 5 to 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I'll give it a thumbs up and stuff like that. But I don't comment and chat and do all that stuff. I'll do it to Nikki's. Um, you know what I mean? She comes on a time when I'm actually free. I don't know how that happens, but I'll always catch people when I'm like at work and I'm just like scrolling through and I can't do anything. So that's just what that is. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'm trying to get out of here by 10:30. So I'm gonna go try and do this right now. I'm gonna take you guys off the charger. We're gonna go to the bathroom and go brush my teeth. But after this, I get off at 2:30. I'm going to be heading to the it's like a Chinese supermarket. I gotta go buy some sausages and make this little rice ball salad um, for the lady that stays over there with her partner. They're both Filipino. They're all Filipino that live in this house. And she bought all the ingredients, but I think she made a mistake of buying the romaine hearts. She bought a Napa cabbage. So a Napa cabbage is a long cabbage other than the ball size cabbage. She bought the long Japanese kind, and because she had one and she asked me if that was the one. She showed me through a drawer and I couldn't really see it. It looked like a romaine heart, but the romaine heart lettuce wraps are longer than the regular lettuce, just like a cabbage size ball. And she bought the wrong one, so I have to buy another one of those, and I have to buy sausages, and that's going to be in San Leandro. um, it's going to be like a 10-15 minute drive. So after I get off of work here, I'm going straight over there. And then I'm going to come back here. I'll probably I'm gonna go live once I'm getting off of work and starting to head to the supermarket, and then I'm gonna get inside the kitchen and do a little quick a quick little dinner making of the rice ball salad. It's called a fried rice ball, nam salad. So you fry the rice ball, you make it into a form of a ball that's from rice. It has ginger, it has red onions or whatever kind of onions you prefer, but it has to be minced. And then you put minced ginger, you put minced onions, and then you put one egg that is beaten. You have to kind of crush it into the rice with all the minced vegetables, and then the curry paste. So it's a red curry paste, and then you can put well, you dish it off with peanuts, and then you break down the sausage. So the sausage is already ready to eat. It's in a package. It's just like string cheese. When you open and unwrap it, you can eat it right away. So this sausage is exactly just like that string cheese. You just open it up and you just bite it off. You can eat it and stuff like that. So it's already cooked, but it doesn't look like it's cooked. Okay. So you don't cook the sausage with the rice ball. You put it after, and then you dish it off with peanuts, like crushed peanuts. And then you mix it all up, and then you put it in a lettuce and you wrap it like a lettuce wrap, and then you eat it like that. You could eat it with peanut sauce, but I don't need the peanut sauce. I just eat it like how it is. So that's what I'm making later. Only because I'm trying to do very long lives after I get off of work. Last night, for some reason, at 11 o'clock, I gained. So it was at 9 hours when I was on my last live when I was going to work. It was 9 hours. For some reason, it went from 1,307 to 1,316. So that was like seven. Oh no, I'm sorry. 9 hours. So 6 plus 3 is 9. So 1307 to 1316 is 9 hours. That was from 11 o'clock p.m. And then when I looked at my YouTube studio this morning around 7, it's at 1336. So I mean, I'm sorry, 1335 or something like that, right? So I gained another, like, no, 1336. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I just see the numbers going higher, and I think I gained 20 more hours, which is good. Thank you. Hello. How are you? I'm just kind of going back to talking about my hours, how they are changing. Hopefully that I don't kind of like slow down or kind of get in a little mix up of because I can just fall out of, say, I could stop my YouTube. I could like just say, okay, I'm earning, and then I can just like say, okay, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? Um, the only reason why I say that is because it's not even thinking about putting money towards into your YouTube. Like, say, okay, let me try to make a hustle so I could try and get customers or clients. And then while showing that you're hustling and recording at the same time could be a ready to do at the moment. So it is a benefit. But actually trying to get there could be something where things could go wrong. It's like saying in between transactions. You could be in something that you're in between transactions. So it's not at the moment, but you're still trying to get there. So right now, the thing about me is that it's not like I don't care about work. I'm happy that, everything is worth of what um that, it's like everything happens for a reason, and the blessings uh that I keep is still happening, you know what I mean? And it's still kind of going forward, but anything could change. So blessings don't, like, I don't look at everything where everything is kosher, because in public people could be assholes, people could be like, it's just like that one person that killed like 6 or 7 people or some shit like that, that killed like some Philippine, festival that was going on. He just happened to have something wrong with his head the day before. He had gotten stopped by the police. And so the next day he woke up and was trying to just ram some food trucks and then ramming some people and killed a 5-year-old girl. Like, for me to look at you unaliving a 5-year-old girl is very, very crazy to me. And you are a 30-year-old. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was Chinese, Vietnamese, some type of Asian. James, do you know what he was? Was he Filipino? Like, he was put to the side and he was like scratching his head. And I was like, I was looking at the fucking screen on my phone and I'm like, ooh, like, man, if he was in San Francisco, he will get his head knocked off for real. Like, have you guys seen JT's, or wait, there was a video. I think it was Mob's video. I don't know if it was Mob's video, but one of them videos that showed one of a OG, okay, he, was on drugs or whatever, and he was inside a car in San Francisco, and I guess he raped one of his neighbor's daughter. And all of the neighbors came out with 4x4 wooden wood, like like plywood, and was beating the shit out of that dude inside the car. He locked himself, but they happened to open the door. And they were kicking him. They were fucking hitting him with that 4x4 and everything. And once they pulled him out of the car and he was trying to get help with the old lady's apartment in a financial district on in Fillmore. That was in Fillmore, okay? And they do that type of shit. And they don't care who's recording. You can be dead by now. And that's how the fuck they do it in the city. You know what I'm saying? So for that dude, where, him being mental, whatever, because the other dude, I think he was on drugs, and older men, they want to get at younger girls or whatever. But yeah, they were beating the fuck out of him, and they could have killed his ass. Like, they were ready to put him underneath something. You know what I mean? So for, something like that, anything could happen. I'm not saying something that I could possibly be like a monster to and get at somebody outside and then just, be in handcuffs and shit like that. I'm saying other people look at certain things like it's a mental problem for them, or some people just don't get it. Some people will talk their ass off and don't know what could happen to them. you know um like, people go back to the job and kill the Walmart employees and shit like that. Like, it's just like, you'll still hear it, you know what I mean, in the news type shit. So, like, for me, I try to be as nice as I can, but if you don't understand certain things, um how I could be like, I don't want to say appreciated, but that's one thing that they should look at my full-time job. You know, I'm like a head start kind of advanced when it comes to easy work. Dishwashing is not a hard job. You can't do dishwashing as meaning that it's all hard work. Like, I'm a hard worker. All I do is dishwash, and they know me as a hard worker because it's a very a heavy job. No, 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 no. How you look at that is having it to become easier for you. It's timing. You want to do a head start so you can finish, or you can do a head start and use different techniques of how to get it done. You know what I mean? Um, in a good pace. But that ain't, is and some girls is just fat and fucking dumb and fucking just acting like, just because their mother was in that center, rehabilitation center, for a year or two, that they get the privilege of the other staff members to look at them like they're one of them. Um, and if they were ever to try to put me down, I'm gonna get at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the head owner, okay? And it's just I'm more of the type of person that shut my mouth and don't say nothing, because I'll say it to their face. I'll say it to the worker and I'll let them know, but I'll briefly say it and I'll be like, you know, okay, like something, something, something. I don't like how you talk to me. I'll say it like that. But then they'll be like, well, trying to bow down and change up their tone of voice. And it's like, come on, stop with that. Like, I know what you just said. You're saying it to another person that's on top because you got you had to bow down from another staff member that been here as long as your mother has been in here, and she puts you in your place. So you want to try and talk to somebody like how you want to. Bitch, you can't do that to me. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't do that. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you look mean, you look tough, you look whatever. Don't do it. Cause that's how I'm a straight up just tell you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call you fat. I'm not gonna call you nothing. I'm just gonna lay it to the point. I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna let you say whatever you gotta say. Because there's a reason for everything that I don't need to talk about. It's what you're doing that's wrong. From in my situation, it seems like if I needed something to be done, the manager will tell me and say, oh, you didn't put a label on that bin. So that's for me to be like, oh, okay, so that's in the wrong of me. It's not like, oh, I don't need to have them talk to me and tell me what to do. I don't need to have them tell me like I'm not right. No, 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 no. They're always trying to find something that I'm not in the right, and then they get and then they get shut down because they're like, oh, I thought it was. And in the tone of voice, it's like, oh, you didn't do this, like da, 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 like with an attitude. I'm like, and I really want to like tell them, oh, for real, for real. But that's like nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So, but just yesterday, old big girl tried to come at me a little slick inside the dishwash room, and I had to tell her, I don't like how you just, I don't like how you just talk to me in that tone of voice. She was like, oh, no, 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 my English like this, like this. No, no, no. I seen that little smirk, like a mean look, because I think I know you in the back, and in the ancestor time. You know what I mean? So, and these people don't know that I think like that. There are certain people that comes to a job that is, I don't want to say all related, but there's in some type of relation that they come in that's in an old time that they come in to, and it's like going inside your world or going inside, I don't know, it's like, okay, so a rehabilitation people, a lot of people die, okay? So if I had family members that died of certain causes, they had family that had died in certain causes. It's like a match. So a match could fire, a match could start, a match could, begin something. You just have to be there because you're entering something where you're getting an earn. Okay. So after that is what you don't literally have to be like controlling about. You just have to seek of how their attitudes are. You know what I mean? Because I know I got an attitude. I'm not going to say like I'm perfect and shit like that, but I am going to speak though. You know what I'm saying? So you heard about the crazy people out here. Oh, isn't that where you is that isn't that where you're at in Vancouver? So that was in Vancouver? That was in Vancouver. Okay. So I start in 30 minutes. I'm about to go brush my teeth. I'm taking this off. Hold on. So I guess they got this new thing on the screen where you could hide. There's this now. Okay. So I just saw that. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, there. So let me go grab my toothbrush. Yeah, so it was looking kind of like new people trying to, and she's not new. Her mother used to be a patient over there, so she tries to act like she knows the staff members and tries to kind of give warnings about like what not to put on the tray and whatever, but she's never right because I'm ahead of it. Okay, I've already been there for 3 months. She has started only just three or 1 month ago, so they already tell me she's slow. Um, she's slow, she's big, and she knows about food, but a dietary aid, you have to know certain things of labels of ingredients that is in a package. Mayonnaise, dressing, even if it says honey mustard. Honey mustard doesn't necessarily will mean that there's no egg yolk or enzymes or you have to read. So this girl thinks like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, hold on. There's a little red line that says where they are allergic to. So some of them are allergic to latex. Some of them are something where it said alert sulfur and oxidites or some shit. Or and I'm like, what the fuck is a sulfur oxidites and all this shit? You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, that has nothing to do. One I think was allergic to lactose, so milk, dairy. And so I made a mistake and they pushed it back before it went inside the warming cart. They were like, no, you can't give mayonnaise or something. It was something like that. It was either mayonnaise or something that had a little bit of milk in something, tartar sauce or some type of mayonnaise. And they were like, no, don't put that. I was like, okay. So after that, I got in tuned of it. Mm-hmm. Yes, sulfites. I was like, it said sulfur, sulphur, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like I know additives, like additional sugars, no additional sugars, no added sugars, or like preservatives, or no coloring, like shit like that. But sulfur, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Well, anyways, I'm gonna get my hair cut on Monday. I'm going straight to the grocery store after this job. Thank you for the 2 likes. I'm almost getting there, you guys. I'm doing these little quick lives to show you about what could be bad and what is good that's happening to me. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, what? I didn't even look that up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I get carried away, so sometimes when I'm looking for something to go look at and on Google, I'll stop and I'll be like, what was I supposed to do? Or like I'll start doing something else. So you said it's added in smoothies and juices. So basically, we don't have smoothies over there, but we do have juices though. So what's your allergy? I'm allergic to shellfish. That's the only thing. A lot of people are allergic to peanuts. I mean, if you don't mind me asking. Oh, and there is a patient over there that is a gluten-free. There's one. So is pizzas gluten? Or is that what you're saying? Or is that something that you can't have? Is that what you're allergic to? No pizzas? Slowly getting my little subs and my little watch time hours. So it's adding and adding. I know if I do stop now, it's gonna be bad. Like I'm just gonna fall back. No. There's a lot of, what'd you say? Put this away. So I keep my toothbrush inside my room. I do not keep it inside the bathroom. I don't know who could be touching my shit and all that shit. Hold on. Is that for the people that can't have gluten, like that are gluten free? Is that what you're saying? I need to go to the ATM. So let's get out of here. Gotta take this off. Okay. Where's my case? My case fell on the floor. So my little case here. Because I put you guys up. Oops, my bad. Who's on? Okay. So grabbing my bag. I had a bloody nose this morning. I picked at my nose. And then when it was running, I was like, what the hell's bleeding? Oh, shit. So my paychecks got to. Who's up in here? Bring some of my food that I had from yesterday. I locked my door. So I think it was raining earlier today. Let me see if I got my hair tied. Yeah, I got it. Let's see what I got. So I like to carry like plastics utensils inside the car because it always be used. Sometimes when I'm on the go, I just be up and out. This I could use at work to kind of like, bring something back or whatever, stuff like that. So what should I bring? I got a brownie. Put this here. I did have a smoothie, huh? Let me, I'll get that later. Oh. And then when I do grab extra stuff that they throw away from the trays and they don't want it, I keep it, and then I'll give it to the patients over here at this other job. you know, I'll just keep that there. Yeah. No, what's that? What is that? What's no green juice today? Oh yeah, I still have some in the blender because I still have half. Hold on. Okay, hold on, you guys. No, I'm not gonna, ow, my fucking hair is fucking stuck on the window. Oh. So basically, I am going to drink that later on when I get off of work. I'm only going into this job for 4 hours. So basically, I think I'm gonna just put my hair like this, where someone said I looked like I was Latino or Mexican because I had my hair down, like tied back like this. Like I had it like this, and then I had like this, and someone was like, you look Latino or something. I have no choice. If it's cold outside, I'm gonna have it down. I'm not gonna have it up here. At my other job, I put it up there because it gets hot out there. It reaches to the 90s. In the summertime, it reaches to like the 115. More like the 118, 19, 25. I don't know how, but it just does. Livermore weather out there is 120 when it comes to May or June, July, like summertime. You know what I mean? So let me go deposit these. Okay, I know they do, because I'm like wearing a black hoodie and stuff like that. But when I do keep my hair down, I don't put it in a bun. I just put it as a ponytail. And I guess I'm just gonna do it like this. I know, I love that green smoothie that I be making. That should be good. You just got to make sure you crush some ice on it, because when you start drinking, it has little tiny like icicles that are just very tiny rocks that are crushed, so like crushed ice, and it makes the smoothie way like cold. It's very smooth when it's not a milky kind of smoothie. It's water bottle. It's a water kind of like mixing. So with your fruits, some people put like bananas and strawberries and milk and stuff like that. That's for the milk drinkers that want to drink milk 3 times a day. Which I am a milk drinker, but I only do it in breakfast when I eat cereal, or when I eat brownies or cookies. Hold on, let me go check my tires. Hold on. Yeah, I'm I'm really hating this rim. There's something wrong with this rim. I don't know if my mom hit the curb. Like when I started driving this shit, it was doing that. It was doing that to the tires, so that's why I made enough money to buy 2 front tires. So now I still gotta put air in this. I gotta remind my uncle today, basically, get my hat. I gotta remind my uncle today if he could remember to bring whatever he needs to bring to give to my dad. My daughter's leaving on May 12th. She's leaving on May 12th to go to okay. So my uncle's coming today, and I think I'm gonna have him check out my van to maybe do some repair of what we're supposed to buy. So it's like a camshaft sensor, but this sensor is not just like you got to get in there. It's a weird kind of placing. It's underneath something that's blocking it, and it's like a small little place that has a so I'm trying to get that situated so I don't have to use premium gas, because I do use premium gas on here. I could be still sticking with this car, you know what I mean? This little two-seater coupe, is really nice to use for the summertime. So I could just be using this when I do have my days off, but I am using it because my van needs to be repaired, batteries off on the van, and the camshaft sensor needs to be changed. My uncle has like a anxiety kind of thing. He stayed in prison for 15 years. I don't know what the fuck he did, okay? I don't know what he did, but He has anxiety, so when he stays like, I don't know what it is, but he told me that he has to, I guess, like keeping it like, can't stay in one area, you know what I mean? Like he got to keep it moving, you know what I mean? And I understand everything he tells me. I understand. Okay, I don't tell him what to do. I don't tell him this is what I need you to do this, I need to have it done. It's been 3 months. You guys know that I have not been rolling in my van. If you guys could see the last time I rolled in my van, tell me how long ago that was. You know what I mean? It's easy enough for me to buy the part, because he told me it's like $65, but you have to buy it online through like an eBay or something, or like a O'Reilly's or something like that. So I was like, no problem, let me just kind of earn some money, because during that time when he told me of when he figured out what kind of part it was, I didn't have the money for it, you know what I mean? And I was trying to still stack up. So now it's been 3 months since I worked at my part-time job right here, but this job doesn't make too much. Okay, it's not in the thousands, it's right below. And now it's really right below. It's like in the fucking 400 mark. Not even that. For 2 days? For 4 hours now, it used to be 8 hours. So 8 hours for 2 days is like, was at the on the gross was 500, but now when it was a net pay, it was like 400 something. Now it's like half, like that I am going to be getting next paycheck that's coming next Friday is going to look like maybe like 300 or 400. But after that, it's not even going to be in the 300s. It's only going to be looking like the 200 something. I ain't lying, you know what I mean? So this full-time job is really getting me to, that's $600 a month in this part-time. And then my other job, those are some racks, okay? But see, now the thing is that when you work with certain people that you work every day with, or more than 2 days, more than 3 days, I worked there 4 days, and one is a hater or something like that, then it's like, because she fat, you know, then it's like, you can't outsmart somebody that already perfected something that I've already had been doing and got told about. If I made a mistake and I already know it's in my head that I have to do that in order for me to not get a write-up, then what the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have you try to control my paper? Nah, hell nah, I ain't gonna let you do shit. That's one thing. Oh, thank you. You say you do like a Latina. Oh. A lot of people think like I'm El Salvadorian or Cambodian or some type of Latino, like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm almost at the job, so I'm gonna get off of here in a few minutes. I'm gonna go back live right when I get off of work. I'm gonna go head to the Asian supermarket in San Leandro. I'm gonna go get the sausages and the roaming heart. She bought the wrong thing, so I have to let her know. And then I'm just gonna do a little cooking after. I'm gonna change up my clothes. It was raining this morning, so it's not gonna be anything where it's warm today. I'm gonna stick to my hoodie because I don't wear it to my other job. I wear t-shirts over there. And 4 hours, no lunchtime. I don't do no lunch breaks in 4 hours. So this is gonna be hopefully quick, and I will get back to you guys. I'm gonna be parking in the main road here. Yes, so thank you, James, for giving me, you know, a little bit of your time to for me to get credited with my watch time hours. I really do appreciate people in the background. I know that, you know, there's some things that you guys probably need to learn about me and stuff like that. Like, I don't I do sometimes keep things to myself. That's just to not hurt people. that's in this YouTube, but it's mostly when they talk about me, then that's when I'll come back at you. You know what I mean? So, and if something is not right, I'm going to say something. So just know that. And females that are listening to what I just said, they best believe 100% know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you want a chick to talk bad to you, say outright here, and they're disrespecting, you are not going to shut up, depending on if they had a gun or something like that. You know what I mean? Or straight trying to rob you. It's like, it's it's like it's like a thinking, like, do you want to put your, you know, your ego to the side, or do you want to show something where, you know what I mean? So it's all a matter of just, this is a recording. So for me to show that what's the truth about how I feel, people talk about me and there's a lot of things not true, you know, saying like I was like, you know, coming at to seeing somebody and I smelled some type of, come on now, that was all false and all that shit. Like, you know, talking about my breath, okay, whatever, you know, but going on to having a YouTube page, keep going because you need views and you need something to talk about, is not, that's not what it is. Those are boring as YouTubers, and those are boring as content that don't put out what is possible, like shit that you could be doing outside, that you spend money to gain. That's what you have to do. You have to do that in order for you to gain something. You just don't just show what the fuck, I'm inside this car all day every day, and then it's like, what's the topic? You know what I mean? But I got to get up in here, so I'm just gonna do. And then, you know, females that be having like, you know, just like something nice about them. There's other females that are models that have pretty bodies and something nice to look at and stuff like that. Those are the ones that are gonna get the views and stuff like that. For me, I'm just a multi, like all around type YouTuber that goes everywhere. Hopefully I can travel, you know what I mean? So I don't change or not to switch up on something that I say. Like, those are people that do I forgot what they're called. They're called indecisive. So indecisive people just need to really like be careful. You know what I mean? Just be careful. The communication is part to a lot of people who you connect with. And that's all I just need to say. So I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. See you guys later. Hopefully you guys are around. But stay productive. You guys keep going on doing what you guys are doing. You know, and just watch your back, because anything could happen nowadays. Anything could happen from just a clear view. So I'm gonna get off of here. Peace, you guys. Peace to the streets. Thank you. Thank you. Can you donate 10? So I have a Cash App. It's on my description. If you go on my link or on my channel, just press the about, or if you go on my profile, you'll see my my Cash App there. But completely random things CRT. Hopefully you can come back again and just give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? You already helped with some of you, so yes, I appreciate it. So but I gotta go. Bye.